My dear students, my name is Anmohan Babu. 2018 to 2022 వరకు పబ్లిక్ సప్లిమెంటరీ ఇచ్చినటువంటి జూనియర్ ఇంటర్ సివిక్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ని మన ఛానల్లో ప్రవేశపెడుతున్నాను. ముందుగా 10 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్. డిఫైన్ పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్ అండ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇట్స్ స్కోప్. డిఫైన్ నేషనాలిటీ, ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ద ఎసెన్షియల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆఫ్ నేషనాలిటీ. ఐడెంటిఫై ద సేఫ్గార్డ్స్ ఆఫ్ రైట్స్. Explain the civil rights. What do you mean by democracy? Write about the direct democracy devices. Describe the merits and demerits of unitary government. What is meant by parliamentary government? Explain the features. 10 marks questions is completed. Next 5 marks. Explain the significance of political science. Define state. Explain the essential elements of state. Differences between state and society. Differences between state and government. Explain the other elements of the state. Is India a nation state? Explain. Define law. Explain the source of law. Differences between law and morality. Types of law. Define liberty. Explain the types of liberty. Define equality. Explain the types of equality. What are the political rights? Discuss the various types of responsibility. Explain the source of justice. Explain the types of justice. Define citizenship. Describe the methods of naturalized citizenship. Explain how citizenship is lost. Differences between citizens and alien. Explain the merits and demerits of democracy. Differences between secular state and theocratic state. What are the features of secular state? Is India a secular state? Differences between rigid and flexible constitution. Differences between written and unwritten constitution. What are the features of unitary government? What are the features of federal government? Discuss the functions of executive. What are the functions of legislative? 5 marks questions is completed. Next 2 marks. Ancient city states. Justice the statement that political science is an art on grounds on political science considered as a science. Define state. What do you mean by government? What do you understand by society? Differences between state and association. What is meant by nationality? Differences between nation and state. What is the importance of nationalism? Write any definitions of law. What are the features of law? What is meant by rule of law? What do you mean by administrative law? What is natural law? Define the term jus and jure. Define the term equality. Write any 2 definitions of liberty. What do you mean by civil liberty? Mention any 4 safeguards of liberty. What is equality? What is meant by political equality? What do you mean by social equality? Define rights. Classifications of rights. Natural rights. Moral rights. Classifications of responsibility. Give some examples of responsibility. Define justice. What is distributive justice? Corrective justice. What do you mean by political justice? Define citizenship. The term just solely mean who is an alien. What do you mean by just sanguineous? Write about dual citizenship. What is meant by democracy? Write 2 definitions. What do you understand by representative democracy? What are the features of democracy? What do you mean by direct democracy? Define secularism. What are the types of secularism? What do you mean by theocracy? What do you mean by constitution? What is a valued constitution? What is enacted constitution? Define government. What is unitary government? Write the meaning of aristocracy. Write about the theory of separation of power. How many organs of government are there? Name them. Explain Aristotle classifications of government. What is federal government? All questions mention చేస్తున్నాం మన యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్లో మన స్టూడెంట్స్ చదువుకొని గుడ్ మార్క్స్ తెచ్చుకోవాల్సిందిగా కోరుచున్నాను. మన ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయమని ప్రతి ఒక్క వ్యక్తులని నేను అడుగుతున్నాను.